afternoon again, and welcome back to Surrey. It's been a hot minute since I last went out on a walk and a wild camp, did a video in general really. We're in Surrey. I'm doing a little 5.5 mile circular walk from this Surrey year-round walk spot. We're not too far from the North Downs Way and Colley Hill. I'm going to be joining my mate Luke again from the Real Travelling Amigos. He is doing section 3 of the North Downs Way. I of course completed that a long time ago. He joined me on part 5. We did the rest together, and then he decided he wanted to go back and do all the Surrey bits to join it all together. So my route takes in a small section of that, the Colley Hill section, and we're going to be meeting up there, which is about halfway for both of us on our routes. We're going to wild camp in some woodland up on the summit tonight. I've camped there before. The woodland I used was featured in part 3 of the North Downs Way. I'll try and stick a link for you to watch that. It was a series of videos I did of the entire route from Farnham in Surrey to Dover in Kent. So this walk is walk 19, Banstead, Heath and Colley Hill. It's one of the summer walks. Talking of hot minutes, it is really hot out today. In fact, the UK has recently been experiencing a heat wave, the hottest of its kind ever on record. It was a few days ago now. We actually reached 40.3 degrees Celsius, and that broke the record, which I think was 38 or 39 point something, set in Cambridge. I'm using my Terra Nova Laser Competition 110 tonight. It's the first time it's been out and used in anger for quite a while. Basically, someone commented on one of the old videos of it and said you need to retension the straps inside. They need to be completely slackened off, and then it will pitch perfectly, so both sides will be taut and not saggy on one side. Tried it in the garden and it was a roaring success. I was really pleased with that, so I'm gonna crack that back out tonight. Anyway, it's good to be back out. I'm looking forward to seeing Luke again. I've not seen him for a while. I've talked for too long once again. Enough talking, let's get walking. This excellent walk is suitable for any time of the year, but is particularly good during summer when heather colours the landscape. The circuit follows wide paths and tracks with far-reaching views as it makes its way to Colley Hill, where the flora and fauna of this superb hilltop is better preserved than that of its near neighbour Box Hill. It's about 4:45 now, and I've just got off the phone to Luke. Luke is at Colley Hill. He said the climb up there absolutely killed him. It was evil. He's had to do Box Hill and Colley Hill today on section 3. Section 3 is one of, if not the most brutal sections of the North Downs Way. but it's also one of the most rewarding in terms of views and stuff to see. It's a really good section, along with some of the Kent sections. It's up there with the best of them, and if you didn't want to walk all of the North Downs Way, that's one of the sections that you should walk anyway. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a little bit of a story here, right? I want everyone to get in the comments and congratulate Luke on today. As of filming this, he has not had alcohol for 70 days. He's sort of been re-evaluating his life and stuff and decided he needed to stop drinking. He's been going to the gym, doing exercise classes, swimming, of course walking, and started eating better and gave up alcohol as well. So he's done 70 days so far. So I thought, well, that sort of means we can't do our alcoholic drink swaps anymore on camps. I've got him a can of fizzy drink, a Fanta or an Iron Brew, I think, are the choices I've got, so he can have either one of those. And then I think, well, he doesn't feel as left out then, you know. You're still sort of doing a drink swap. I've got a couple of ciders with me, of course. It's on outdoors. Can't not have a cider. As you can see by the signs, we've picked up the North Downs Way. We're heading along the trail now, and literally Colley Hill is a few metres away. Here's another coal post. To be honest with you, I'm starting to get sick of them. When you've seen one, you've seen them all really. Slightly different serial number on them. This one has actually come out of the ground a little bit, and they've just sort of re-cemented it in place by the looks of things. You will not believe who I bumped into. A subscriber of mine called Mike, who's got an Instagram handle, Higgsy Bear Outdoors.
Outdoors, that's the one.
And a YouTube channel.
Yep, of the same name.
Of the same name, Higgsy Bear Outdoors. I kind of knew Mike was going to be, I'm not going to lie. He's the one that's doing the marathon and has joined Luke on North Downs Way Part 3 today. So he's turning round now to go back to his car. So this is all good training for you, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It is, definitely. Where's the marathon again?
It's Beachy Head Marathon. Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Views would be good.
Absolutely. If anything else.
He's a subscriber of both of our channels. Thank you, mate, for the support.
You're welcome.
And yeah, we will try and arrange a little meet up. We've been discussing it, so we're going to sort something out, definitely. A little wild camp and a bit of walking as well. Some point, sort of round this area, Kent, that sort of thing. That's our stomping grounds, isn't it? So
yep.
Yeah,
that'd be perfect.
Awesome. Right, I'll let you get on with your walk back.
Cheers, Tom.
Cheers, nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
And I'll bump into Luke, no doubt. He's just up there.
That's it, yeah.
See you soon, mate.
Thanks
nice
very much.
one. See you later.
Bye.
During the summer months, Colley Hill is home to a variety of butterflies and large amounts of the tiny herb eyebright, although we'll have to get down on our hands and knees to see it. Seats dot the hillside and entice you to stay a while, or maybe picnic while you soak up the magnificent views across the Weald that this super vantage point offers. There he is. Ahoy, brother Luke. Found him, people. Luke from the Real Travelling Amigos. He's been sat here a little while, and Mike, that we saw just a while ago, Higgsy Bear Outdoors, bought me a cider, bless him, and it's one of my favourite Aspels actually. I've not had this one for a while because it's quite hard to find, especially around my way. It's Aspel's Perennials Blush Cider, a fruity, medium-bodied cider with sweet notes of apple and blackberry. It is 4%, the magic number. Aspel was established in 1728. Lucas just farted.
Granted.
No, I'm not downwind of that, hopefully. Okay. A cider inspired by the hedgerows, sweet blackberries balanced by crisp apples, crafted at the original cider house in Suffolk. Appearance: a deep blush. Aroma: summer fruits. Yeah, a little bit. Taste: apple and blackberry. Absolutely. Liking this one. I think it's worthy of an 8.8 out of 10. Cheers, Mike. That was a pleasant surprise. And then he's also got, Luke, this massive bottle of Curiosity Cola, like basically good quality Coca-Cola. Well, Colley, we can't actually say Coca-Cola, it's Cola.
It's a brand name,
yeah, brand name. Fentimans, botanically brewed.
Banging.
It is banging. I just had a little sip of it, well, in fact 2 sips, and it was incredible. So of course, yeah, Luke's not drinking at the moment.
Day 70.
70.
Yes.
I've told him already to big you up.
Well, hey.
And I gave Luke the Iron Brew, and I've got a can of Fanta which I'm saving for.
Iron Brew.
Iron Brew. So we've been given drinks. We're very appreciative, Mike. Thank you.
Cheers, brother.
That's about all I've got to say. We're just going to hang around really and sort of wait for it to get a bit quieter, and then think about setting up. Enough thinking. Let's get drinking. Cheers, everyone, to a fabulous weekend. Oh. So behind me is the English monument with the solar system or the universe like in a mosaic ceiling on the inside. Unfortunately, it's got this metal fence around it at the moment. I don't know if they're doing repair work on it, or I don't know, they've closed it off for whatever reason, I don't know. But yeah, unfortunately it doesn't make it look as pretty, of course. We was hoping to sit under it on the little bench tonight and have our dinner. So this is like one of the main focal points of Colley Hill. We're leaving Colley Hill now through the gate and look for somewhere to camp for the night. That is where I camped last time when I was here for North Downs Way Part 3 with Gary from Ger Fusion. Maybe set up early, maybe just find somewhere in the shade to sit down and cook something to eat, because I felt like I was being cooked on that hill. It's 6:45. We've found a spot in the woods close to where I camped last time here on Colley Hill, and Luke's got his Lanshan 1 all set up. Is it a Lanshan? Is it a Lanshan 1? We don't know what it is. Steve, yeah, Scoutman Steve. It was his tent.
It was, yeah.
It was. Well, and he just gave you it, or did you buy it off him?
He gave it to me, but we went camping and I bought a load of alcohol. So it was kind of like...
That's it.
He was kind of like, oh, don't worry about it.
So you got a tent in exchange for alcohol. That's brilliant.
Now I don't even drink.
So yeah, that's Luke's set up. Shelter choice at the moment, in it for you. You're really liking this, I think.
It seems to be. I did a hammock camp not long ago, but tent wise, yeah, it seems to be my...
It's the one. Definitely.
The one.
Anyway, look who's back. It lives. The Terra Nova Laser Competition 1. She's a thing of beauty, this tent. I've sort of slackened off, like fully loosened both tension straps that are on each end inside, and it works a treat. There's no sagginess on either side anymore. I'm going to go with the vents up tonight because it's a warm night. Like I say, the pegs aren't going in the ground great, so they're sort of sticking up a bit, but it's holding just fine. Like the main bits that will keep the tent standing upright are in the ground properly, so yeah, it's all good. I've missed this tent, and I think I nearly sold it as well. I'm glad I didn't, because now I've got it sorted, it's just, oh, it's brilliant. So I'm going to try and use this more often. This is a new bit of kit you've not seen. It's the Climate Static V summer pad, 530 grams, but super comfy pad. So the story, quick story, he says quick behind this. So my other summer Climate Static V mat, the orange one, not the winter one, the summer one, it developed a little leak in one of the baffles near the top, like the stitching. Now Luke had a problem with his as well. Did the valve go on yours?
A hole in the stitching.
He had a hole in the stitching as well. So he, I think, got a refund from Amazon,
Yeah.
cheeky git, and then did you contact Climate? Or
America.
he contacted Climate in America.
He took me to their UK distributor.
That's it. He spoke to the UK distributor. I think Wild Bounds or something, and we said basically, look, we've not had this mat long. We look after our mats. You know, we put them on like foam mats and stuff. It's developed a leak, and they basically was like, well, we can send you another one for free. You know, they'll pay the postage and everything. And yeah, he got one back, absolutely brilliant. I said I had the same problem, got this one, absolutely brilliant, and it's actually got a better valve than the one I had. Like, it's the valve that I really like. Let's just quickly open it up. I don't want to bore you with a mat, but I do highly recommend these. They are so comfy. If you're a side sleeper, they're brilliant. Oh, they're great in a hammock as well, Luke says. Look, it's this valve here, it's like a flip valve. You flip that over to inflate or deflate and then close it up. They're so good. Yeah, absolutely brilliant mat. So I've done dinner, which consists of this Decathlon dehydrated meal. It's mashed potatoes with minced meat. I've had this before actually. It's got a lot of herbs in it. It says freeze dried French beef and cheese, apparently. Luke has got exactly the same dinner.
Which we do quite a lot, don't we?
Without realising, yeah, we end up having the same things. Great minds think alike. Yeah, it's simple as that, really. So yeah, I'm having that. I've nearly eaten it all already. I put just the right amount of water in, and oh, it's lovely. And I'm hungry as well. For dessert, I got another Decathlon winner, raspberry crumble. I've got a little tea somewhere, like a wild apple and cinnamon herbal tea. I've cracked open another cider. I'll just find it. Here it is. It's a Recorderlig pink lemon cider. Pear cider blended with lemons and raspberries. Made from pure Swedish spring water. 4%. It's nice. A bit sweeter than the Aspel's Perennials Blush that I've just had, but not a hell of a lot different in taste, to be honest with you. They sort of taste similar, even though they're different fruits. I'm going to give it, I mean, it's a good one from Recorderlig, not overly sickly. I'm probably going to give it about an 8.2 out of 10. It's a good cider. I think we're going to head back over to the hill and the memorial, or whatever is the monument. It's shaping up to be a nice evening. We've moved away from the tents in the woods and come back out to the hilltop near the English Memorial or Monument. No, the English Monument is called. And we're just going to sit and take in the sunset and the views. There's a few people dotted about doing the same thing. Be a nice evening. I've got my cider with me. Luke's
absolutely nothing.
Yeah, Luke's got his chair though, whereas I'm sat on the floor like a peasant. So I'm just waiting for him to ask me to fetch his shoes for him. Yeah, what a nice evening. We're back at the tents. It's gone 9 o'clock. We watched the sunset up on the hill, had a little drink, it was very nice. We're just going to do a hot drink each. I've got a hot chocolate and I'm going to have this Decathlon raspberry crumble. I've had it before, you don't get a lot in it, but what you do get is crumble. What you do get is quite nice though. And yeah, as you can see, the stove of choice is the Trangia alcohol stove on a little Esbit triangle, bit of tin foil, all works nicely together. Don't need a windshield because we're in the woods here and it's nice and calm. I'll probably say goodnight when I get in the tent. Temperature's dropped a tiny little bit, but I reckon it'll still be a relatively warm night's sleep. We've climbed into our respective shelters. I've missed being in this tent. It's pretty spacious. I can sit up in it. I can actually cook in the porch. I can pack up in it as well in bad weather. You can get changed in it. There's plenty of space behind me next to the mat to store stuff. The porch is huge. And yeah, the tent is behaving at the moment. It's working really well, and I've got a really good airflow as well because I've got the vents at each end rolled up, because it's a warm night. There's no breeze or anything, so that should help keep me cool in here. I even took my socks off. My feet aren't cold, I'm just airing them out. It's really nice. I'm just going to finish off my hot chocolate. It's been a chilled out day really, very warm but chilled out. So enough yawning, and I will see you in the morning. Night everyone. Good morning and welcome back to Surrey. We awake to a very nice morning. It's nice and cool here in the shade of the woods. I was on a little bit of a slope. As always, it's the Tom Outdoors tradition for me to have a shit spot. Sort of towards the foot end and to one side, so I just propped some stuff up under my feet and that made it a whole lot better. But I mean, other than that, yeah, I slept really well and comfy. It was nice. The tent was brilliant last night. I absolutely loved the tent. Can't fault it. Having the vents up as well made it nice and airy, and there was a good airflow. I mean, I've never had condensation problems with this tent anyway, so. We're all packed up. You wouldn't know we've been here. I've actually got the rubbish strapped to the top of my rucksack. I'm going to take the rubbish because Luke's got a bit more mileage to do than me. I've only got about 2.5 miles, I reckon. Three tops probably to do. We're going to part ways in a minute. Luke, you're happy about that? Luke is going to be heading to Merston, where section 3 of the North Downs Way ends. I'm heading back to my car, which is parked near Tadworth, I believe. yeah, it's going to be hot, so we just want to get the walks done now, really. Yeah, it was a good little camp, and I was really pleased with the tent. It performed brilliantly. It's good to be back using that tent. That's all I've got to say. Apart from enough talking, let's get walking. Right, camp, mate. See you later.
Camp, see you later on.
Good walk. See you later. We begin our return on a walk through Marjorie Wood, where in springtime bluebells carpet the floor and scent the air. After passing the village of Lower Kingswood, the open heath is rejoined, and further easily followed tracks lead back to Mill Road and the end of this interesting circuit. Found this lovely bench to sit on. It's sort of in the shade, mostly in the sun though, and it's on, I think it's Banstead Common, walk through as you've just seen, and this was the first bit of sort of open heathland that we saw at the start of the walk, so that means that the car is literally only about 5 minutes away, maybe a 10-minute walk tops. It's getting really warm. I'm glad I brought my cold towels with me because I had a tiny bit of plain water left over in one of my Nalgene bottles. So all I did was, because they're, you know, a wide mouth, the Nalgenes, I just stuffed the towel in there, closed the lid, shook it up so the water would soak into it. Because if you pour it on it, you lose half that water. And then just pulled it out. Like, I just dripped a load over me and then just like basically rubbed myself down with it. And it's cooled my temperature down so much. I feel so much better. Yeah, it's been a very hot weekend. I'm going to leave the video here. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed joining me on this walk and this wild camp. It was great meeting up with Luke again. We've not seen each other for at least 2 months. And yeah, it's just great to get back out with him again and just be back out walking and camping. Like I say, at the moment I'm really busy with work. My personal training has absolutely taken off, and yeah, I'm having to sort of give up permanent gym instructing shifts in order to fit more clients in, so it means I am struggling to find time to edit and post. I've always kept the weekends free to do things like this, or just recover and rest. You have to have a good work-life balance, don't you? But yeah, at the moment it's just finding time to edit and post stuff is a little bit tricky. It's also partly as well, I've just not had the motivation to do it. It's such a laborious process editing a video, doing research for it, and posting it. You know, I'm not trying to get sympathy out of anyone, but it is a bit of a drain. And yeah, just sometimes I get in of an evening, you know, quite late at night, and I just go, I don't want to edit. I just want to have something to eat, sit in front of the TV for a little bit, and go to sleep. You know, because I've usually got to be up early again the next day to do it all over again. It's like everyone, isn't it, really, with work, I guess. I shouldn't be moaning, but can't complain. You know, I love my job, and I love the opportunity I've been afforded, but it's tiring at the moment, and as I say, this sort of stuff's taking a real back seat. So what I'm trying to say is you have to bear with me once again. I will try and get videos posted, you know, as and when I can. I've got some that were done ages ago. I'll get them done, you'll see them at some point. I'm going to get a shift on, get back to the car. So until next time, take care of yourselves, look after each other, and stay safe, everyone. Look after yourself, be nice to each other, and get out there and explore. You know, like, this isn't far away from Luke. He didn't even know that all of this was on his doorstep, and he'd never been up here. So it just goes to show you, you can find beautiful places to walk and even wild camp on your doorstep. You just have to look. Take it easy, everyone. See you soon. Thank you for your support as always. Bye. That is one really long shit. That shit is so long you can probably see that from outer space.